That's a voice in your peak. You can't hear it, right? But it's that. And it has been talking to you your entire life. Sometimes it says that you're not worthy. Sometimes it says you can't do it. Sometimes it says that you are not capable of. Sometimes it says that you will fail anyway. Most of the people think that it's done. But what if it isn't? What if that voice is something that you have inherited? Something that was never used to begin with. Today on Garden Nation, we are going deep inside inner critic. There was a study done with athletes who were very skilled enough. They were divided into two groups and were made play a game. One of the group was taught how to tackle their inner voice, and the results were very shocking. The athletes who had the hardest inner critics didn't just perform bad, but they were worse in their thing. Not because they weren't skilled enough, not because they didn't do their part properly, but because their inner voice was constantly poking at them, whether they can or whether they can't. This was quite surprising because even if a mindset of an athlete can stop her, it's something that has been with us and we didn't even notice. But one athlete described it perfectly. He said that it's like a coach who is constantly yelling at you and it's not giving you the answer to how to fix it. Most of us live our entire life with this inner voice, but we never try to tackle it. If you would have tackled it, you wouldn't have seen this video. The inner critic is not just a metaphor. It's a specific psychological structure with its own voice, its own logic, and its own agenda. It is largely found in childhood, informed onset. When you are young, your brain absorbs everything around them. The criticism you hear from parents, teachers, peers. Your brain didn't just record it interacted with it, made it its own. Over time, you stop needing someone else to criticize you because there's something called your inner critic which has been doing its work 24/7. This is what psychologists call introjections, taking the voice of the external authority and making it internal. The inner critic thinks it's protecting you. It criticizes you and the world can. Its intention is protection, but its method is destruction. We say, right, people have different perspectives. But same goes for our inner critic. It thinks that it's helping, but at last it always destroys. You know what I'm saying, and keep it in mind. It will be a bonus point for today's week. Here's what most people get wrong about the inner critic. They try to fight it. They tell it to shut up. They try to replace its affirmations, and it doesn't work because the inner critic is not your enemy to be defeated. It's a frightened part of you that needs to be understood. When you attack the inner critic, it digs in harder. But when you get curious and ask it what is wrong that he is trying to give us, something changes. The critique softens because it thinks that it's understood. The voice is deep fear. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, the fear of not being enough. And fear doesn't need to be fought, it needs to be heard. Because in life, if you fear of something, if you fear of judgments of others, you will never grow. And that's what makes you special. If you never fear of getting defeated or being judged, then you will always succeed. Because the people who are judging you are not more than any common people. Because at the top, those are geniuses. They will never judge you. Because they know that a normal person without any judgmental issues will always be the monster of the river. Now let's tackle this thing. Step 1. Externalize the voice. Give it a name, give it a specific character. Whenever this voice starts shooting at you, you may say, "Oh, that's there, it's my guy." This creates psychological distance. You are not the voice, you are the one who is listening to it. Step 2. Question its evidence. The inner critic makes sweeping statements. You always fall for it. Like, you always fail, nobody likes you. Treat these like a lawyer would treat a weak argument. Ask, is that also true? Every time. Step 3. Replace criticism with coaching. Ask yourself, what would a great coach will say me to do instead of just criticizing me? Ask yourself, what can be the quiet answer for it? And for sure, you will get a solution for it. I know this is my second video, and I've been constantly learning and improving myself. My main purpose of making these videos is not to show you what others do, it's to show you the reality. Some people, I'm not specific that every person in our industry is trying to spread hatred and fake informations, but some do. I'm here to just break that matrix. I just want you to get a reality check of yourself. Whether you are thinking properly, whether you have the correct mindset to become the next great person of your era in what you want to do. Most out of
वीडियोस बनाने हैं, फिल्मोरा है ना।